Good morning, you guys. As you can tell, we are filming a very casual get ready with me today. I'm actually getting ready for work. It's about 8:30 in the morning and I have to leave in about an hour. I'm just gonna end up letting my hair air dry today, so I'm going to just pin it back here while we do our makeup. I think I will blow dry my bangs. I haven't done that in a while. And let's just get started, shall we? I'm going to start with my skincare. My skin is feeling dry today, which is surprising because I just had a facial recently, but because I had that facial, I must say I've been ignoring my skincare a little bit, so that does kind of make sense. I'm gonna start with the Wishful Thirst Trap Juice. This is a hyaluronic acid and peptide serum. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of rosehip oil from The Ordinary. Next, some magic cream. And then a little bit of sunscreen. This is the Shiseido Ultra Sun Protection Lotion. Okay, that feels much better. Let me go in with some foundation. As always, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Unisex Healthy Glow Tinted Moisturizer. It's almost empty. Speaking of empty, I should have an empties video coming pretty soon. I feel like I have a pretty good amount of stuff at this point, but I know I'm running out of a couple things. So I'm just gonna wait for those things to be done with and then I'll film the video. So this makeup that I'm doing today is gonna be super basic, really light. It's just my pretty much everyday makeup that I wear to work most days. I'm working a wedding today for blush and it doesn't start until 10:30, which is a dream. So often weddings start at like, you know, 8 or 7 in the morning and then I'm up so early, so even though I'm working today, I got to sleep until a pretty decent time, which feels very luxurious. I just want to check Instagram because I had asked on there if you guys had any questions for me, and then I forgot to check if I got any responses. Yeah, Alex asked me for more drink recommendations. I'm not drinking in this get ready with me as it is 8:30 in the morning and I'm going to work. But in the next one, Alex, I'll show you something yummy to drink. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start to conceal my under eyes. So first things first, I'm gonna use my Becca under eye corrector. So someone had asked me for best patios in Toronto that have vegan options. And honestly, a really great thing about Toronto is that most restaurants will have a vegan option or multiple vegan options. It's super rare for me to go somewhere and not have something that I can eat, or at least, you know, slightly modify for me to eat, but honestly, barely even that. So for the most part, you can just kind of pick your favorite restaurant or pick a restaurant that looks like it has a cool patio and you'll usually be able to get something there. But in terms of like vegan restaurants, straight up vegan restaurants with good patios, I would say probably the best one is Fresh on Crawford. It's at Queen and Crawford near Trinity Bellwoods. I love Fresh. It's definitely my favorite vegan restaurant that we have here in Toronto. Just so many options there and everything is so delicious. There's also Hello 123, which has a really cute little patio, full vegan menu. I recently went to Gia on Dundas. Delicious, delicious food, really nice cocktails. Seuss on Ossington, also another really good one. Hello.
Hello.
How was your bike ride?
It was great, thank you.
Okay, so I primed my lids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer and I'm gonna go. Oh my god, it's the morning. I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in the color Rose Gold. So this is a cream eyeshadow that I love to use as a base. And it's just my go-to cream shadow. And it has been for the last year. And I just take this and put it all over my eyelid. And then just kind of really softly blend out the edges. And then over top of that, I'm gonna go in with the Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I just do like a different kind of look, whatever I'm feeling every single time. So I'm probably just gonna dip into like the pink and the kind of brown here and a little bit of the sparkle and just do a super simple eyeshadow look. So earlier this week, you guys, I bought a new book. Jackie was reading it, although I wasn't sure when I bought it at the time if it was the one Jackie was reading, but I felt like it was. But I had seen so many people talking about it online. I get convinced by so many things from people talking about stuff online. But it's this one right here, A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah Moss. I literally started reading it yesterday and I read the entire book in one day. I did nothing else yesterday besides read that book. I was supposed to film this video. I was supposed to go to the grocery store. No, I did nothing. I did not even make myself dinner. I ordered myself dinner so that I could just continue to read this book. It is so good. It's a fantasy book and it's a series, and I love books that are in series because I never want stories to end, and I'm so happy that I can just pick up the second one of this and just continue on reading the story. Yeah, it's fantasy. There are fairies, there's magic, there is a wall. It's honestly a combination of so many different books. Like, I see elements of Harry Potter in there. There are elements of Twilight in there. There are elements of Lord of the Rings in there. There's a little bit of a Hunger Games feel to it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like she takes like the best parts of all of those stories and puts them into a new one, and it's great. It's a little bit spicy. So if you're looking for like a quick, easy read that's just gonna like hook you, this is the one. That is my favorite type of book to read. Something that is easy reading, fiction, fantasy, like all of it I love. Next up, we're gonna do some gel liner. So this is the Maybelline gel liner, and I'm gonna use the color brown. And I'm gonna just go ahead here and give that a little flick on the outer corner. I honestly can't even remember the last time I did my makeup. It's actually probably been a couple of weeks because I didn't work last week. I didn't book any jobs. Well, I had one, but it was with Alicia. I just did not feel like getting ready, so I literally did not even get ready for that job. So yeah, it's been a couple weeks since I've actually put makeup on for anything besides a YouTube video, I guess I should say, because I did film a couple of YouTube videos last week, the week before. I don't even know. What is time? I like to get ready for jobs because I feel like I'm a walking advertisement for my business. So especially for a job like today where I haven't met the bride or met anyone in the bridal party before, they didn't do a trial, they're gonna judge their own makeup. This sounds weird, but I literally see it happen in real life, in real time. So people will judge their own makeup based on your makeup. So if they don't like the makeup that you have on, they're gonna be really kind of apprehensive for you to do their makeup. And then once you're done their makeup, kind of no matter how it looks, they're gonna feel nervous about it. They're not gonna know if they should like it or not. They might question things you're doing or ask you to do things differently. Whereas if they look at you and they like your makeup, they're gonna be excited for you to do their makeup. They're gonna wanna look at themselves after. They're gonna trust more what you're doing, trust more what you have to say. And then in the end, they're gonna like their makeup better. It's very interesting. It's something that I noticed when I was working at the counter. So when you work for Charlotte Tilbury and you work at the counter, you need to wear one of her 10 iconic looks to work every single day. And one of the looks was the Rebel. And the Rebel has bright green eyeshadow and a red lip. So if we would ever wear that look to work, people like wouldn't want you to help them even buy makeup, no less do their makeup. It's like they think that you are gonna try to sell them bright green eyeshadow. It's like, no, I know. Lady who's looking for an everyday palette to wear to work that you don't want bright green eyeshadow. I'm sure this happens to people who work at Sephora a lot. At Sephora, you're gonna get such a range of makeup styles, and there's definitely gonna be people working there who love to do more like creative, dramatic, bold, kind of YouTube style makeup. And I bet they have trouble convincing people to trust them when they just want like an everyday foundation, you know? I'm just using the Charlotte Tilbury push-up lashes pillow talk mascara right now. Mine is definitely running low. This could be one of my last uses. All right, so we are almost done with the eyes. All I need to do is just highlight my inner corner. So I'm gonna do that with the light shade in the Pillow Talk palette here. Go right in here. And then maybe I'll just go up underneath my brow here as well. So when I just do really natural looks like this, I prefer to just use a cream bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Balm Contour. Just buff a little bit of this into my temples here and across my forehead. I'm going to be wearing a mask the entire time I'm working. So when I do my makeup for work, I literally only do my makeup from like here up. So yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about the rest of my face. I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on my forehead. And then to fill in my brows, I'm gonna add some brow gel. This is the Glossier Boy Brow. Just gonna brush my brows up and out. And that's pretty much it, you guys, for my makeup when I'm working. I'm gonna just set everything with a little bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Super quick, really easy, something like soft and pretty, but there. Let me go get dressed and do my hair. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just blow dry my bangs. They're in a really weird place right now. They're at kind of like an awkward length. So this is the best I can really get them to look these days. It's not the worst, but it could be better. I'm just gonna let the rest of my hair air dry, and I'm just dressed in all black. I have a little cute suede skirt on with a slit in it. And that's it. That's how I get ready for work. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up so that more people can see it too. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.